Hi everyone, it's Nicole and welcome back to my channel. And today is WIP and Chat and we're working on Blue Zion, which is from Diamond Art Club. And it is a 55 by 55. It's a round diamond painting. And the first DMC we're gonna do is 823, which is a navy. And I don't know if the lighting is okay today. I don't have a lot of time to spare. I have to get this video done and a few more. And I work tonight. I work a 12-hour night shift tonight, and it is now like 10 in the morning. And I know I should be sleeping because I'm gonna be up all night, but it's so hard when you work. Like yesterday I worked all day, so I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I worked all day, and then I get home and I'm exhausted because it's, like a 15-hour day by the time I get home. And then, they suggest that you stay up as long as you can because the next day is going to be a night shift. Well, it's really hard to do. Like, you're exhausted. So I was in bed pretty early last night. As a matter of fact, I went to bed as soon as I got home. Now, I didn't go to sleep right away. My son was working and my husband had softball. So they didn't get home till 10. So I was all by myself. So I just went to bed and I read and I watched videos. I'm just having my coffee this morning with my cup from St. Kitts. I love it. It's a pottery. I drink from it every day. Well, just about every day. If it hasn't been washed, and it goes in the dishwasher, which is awesome. So if we didn't put the dishwasher on, then I use my New York cup that I got this year. No, it was last year, last May. Oof, man, time flies. So a group of us went to New York last summer. It was last May, I guess, last spring. We went on a bus tour. It was so much fun. And then this past February, we went on a cruise. Now my hubby and I are going on a cruise next March. I'm excited for that. Every once in a while I'll go, it's through Royal Caribbean. Every once in a while I'll go on the Royal Caribbean, log in and stuff, and it'll tell me. Because at first it was like 380 some days, like it was over a year until your cruise. And now it's like, I can't remember exactly, but it was like 250, we'll say, or whatever it was. Maybe it was a little bit less than that because, we are in July. So maybe 225 days or something like that. But it's like, yay. Whatever it is, I go check it out and I see how many more days till our cruise. Now, we're probably as soon as I'm done this, we're going to buy our plane tickets, and then those will be done. And what I like about cruises is, you put a down payment, and then we have till December to pay it. So I was like, you know what? We'll just take, however many months is left, and we'll say, okay, it's this much per month. And we'll pay it off. We were gonna sign up for some more, and I'm like, you know what? No, let's let's pay for this one first. Once this one is paid, then if, you know, we want to get something for 2021, then we'll do that. We'll kind of watch the sales and stuff. Although I think I'd like to do like a regular vacation, if that, you know, not a cruise. I think I'd like to go overseas. I've never been, and I would love, here are some of my favorite places that I would love. Well, here are some places that are on my bucket list. It's hard to say if it's going to be my favorite place because I've never been, but here are some places that I would love to go. In no particular order. Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, London, Paris, Italy. Yeah, my bucket list is pretty big. I would love to just, you know, at least once a year do something, like do a big vacay, and then in the summer just do little stuff like what we're doing this summer, you know, like we're this week actually we're going camping, and then, you know, we went and we camped at the end of June. We went to Mount Carlton, we climbed a mountain, and then at the end of July, I think we're going to Mount Katahdin, which is in the States. And so just like weekend trips. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, we have a tent trailer, so when we get there, we have to, you know, it's one of those pop-ups. So it is quite a bit of work to, you know, set it up and tear it down and all this stuff, but I had to take a drink of my coffee before it gets cold. But we've had it for 19 years, 18 years, 18 or 19 years. And my son wasn't one yet when we got it, and he's 19 going on 20. So it's probably, you know, 19 years old. And so we're used to it. You can tell, like, it's an older tent trailer. It still looks really, really good. Like we took care of it. And I remember the first tent trailer we bought. It was like, we bought it in, I think it was like my son was born in 99, and we bought that one in 2000, I think. 2001. So he might have been 2, actually, when we bought that one. But anyway, before that, it was probably like in 95 or something, 94. We bought in 1977, which, you know, that would have been almost the same year as far as how old it was. And it was in such a rough shape. Oh my goodness. And I can't believe we paid almost $2,000 for that thing. And it was, you know, we used it for 2 or 3 years, and then we decided, yes, we like camping a lot. And we got the one that we have. Now in the recent years, we haven't camped a lot every summer. We go at least once, but it's not enough. I mean, you have one of these things, you should go more than once. So this summer we are going, we've already gone once. We're going this week. This week is 4 or 5 days, 4 days, I think. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're coming home on Monday. So 4 nights we're going to be there. And then at the end of July, we're going again. We might go sometime in July throughout the week, because we want to go to this campground, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away from here. And not far from there, they have tubing. Hello, we haven't done that in a few years. So we want to do tubing. And but I think we'll go during the week. So we'll go there, camp during the week, and then so we'll probably just do like a night or two there. And so that's 1, 2, 3. At the end of July, we're going to Mount Katahdin for a weekend. So that's 4. And then right now we're planning the last weekend of August, sort of like our last hurrah before we have to pack it away, which is sad. And I think it's going to be our last summer with this tent trailer. I think next year we're going to buy a new one. We almost bought a new one this summer, but it was like, you know what? Our SUV is super old, and I don't want it to pull something that's even heavier than what it's pulling now. Because it does have a hard time. So we'll just keep this for one more year. Good cup of coffee. I can tell you, tonight I'm gonna have to drink a few cups to be able to stay awake all night. And I already know what territory I'm dispatching, and it's the busiest in the province, so I know I'm not going to be bored. It's never, ever quiet in that district. Like, it's always super busy. You never, ever stop. It's just, but it's a night shift, so by maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, it should slow down. Should. But we've had a horrible summer up to now, and this past 4 or 5 days it's finally sunny, and everybody I think is going like crazy. You know, in the sunshine and stuff, they just want to do all the things. And you know, if you have more people out and about, then all of a sudden your emergencies just, you know, get even more. I worked Sunday and Monday, and it was busy both days. So tonight is my last night. Yay! Woot woot! And then I'm off till the 2nd of August. I'm so happy, so happy. It really makes me happy. And so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so then I'm off for 3 weeks, so it'll be good. We have quite a few things planned, not anything too extravagant. Me and my husband love walking, so we want to do a few walking trails. We bought this book at Costco, and it is, you know, all the walking trails in our province. So this year, I think we'd like to do, I'm off camera. This year, I think we'd like to do 3 or 4 of them, and then try to do some like every year. And it kind of rates it, and it says the difficulty and all this stuff. So it's pretty cool. Okay, I don't think today's going to be a long whip and chat, just because, like I said, for the month of July, like I said, I get so like distracted. I start saying something, and then I think of something else, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I wanted to say. And then I'm gone, squirrel. Because I'm working, I have a few things to do to get done before I go to work. And this month I'm doing a video a day. So last week I was just like, you know, oh yeah, I got a few videos done, and you know, and next week, no problem, I'll just get a whole bunch more done. Well, hello, I forgot, we're going camping. So I have to do all the videos till next Monday or Tuesday between today and tomorrow. So it's like, I have a lot of stuff to get done. So next I'm gonna do tea, and that's DMC 939. Love that. And so we'll get that done at least. There's a lot of teas, so it'll probably get quite a bit of that chunk done. Oh, I don't know what's going on, but it's not going into the can. Oh, you know what? I'll just do one at a time for now. I don't feel like wasting time. I just want to get some of this done. Whew. Some of these symbols are really hard to read, like really hard to read. Is it a T? Is there Y's in there? Yeah, but that's, okay, is that a Y or a V? I don't know, it's like it's washed out, which is really surprising for Diamond Art Club. The symbol is really washed out. I mean, if I really, really, really look, I can see what it is, but I don't know if their printer was getting at the end of the ink for this one, or don't know, but it's a little hard to see. And it's especially that T symbol, because it's so light. I think that's what it is. You know what? I'm going to take the time and put some wax in my 3-placer. And then, oh, that didn't even go in the pen. Go in the pen again. Okay, now she's full. So do you guys go talking about vacations again? Do you guys do camping, or are you not camping people? Do you like cruises? Do you like a vacation where you just like kind of plan your own stuff, like a resort, and you just kind of go there and veg? We've never done that because both my husband and I really like to do stuff. So I think that's where the cruise, we're really gonna like it, because even when you're cruising, there's a ton of stuff to do on the ship. And then when you get to the islands, you can do island tours or activities, which I think I told my husband, I said, I don't think I want to do an activity, because we're seeing 5 islands in 7 days. So I was like, you know what? That seems like a lot. Unless some of the islands we do like a 2 or 3 hour thing. Some of the islands, the stuff we were looking at, it's like an 8-hour day. And I'm like, I don't think I want to do 5 days of that, but we'll see. Well, we're going to check out the activities again, but I think we want to do some zip lining. I think that'll be fun. Everybody tells me I got to do snorkeling with the turtles and stuff like that, but I am petrified of water. And it's not necessarily the water. I'm petrified of what is in the water. That's what I'm afraid of. Like, I've been to Cuba and I wasn't in the water. I've been to Bermuda and that I was in the water up to like my knees, maybe even below my knees. Like, there's no way I was going any further than that. Like, I wanted to be able to run out of there if something came at me. And I've been to Florida, never been in the water. I've been, Palm Springs and all those places, and Las Vegas, not Las Vegas, Las Vegas, there's no water. But you know, a lot of hot places, and I'm like, no, I'm not going in the water. And on the cruise last year, like they all went on a catamaran excursion, and I was like, I think I'll pass. I stayed and I just went to visit the island. I was like, no, I just, I can't, can't do it. So, just highly afraid of sharks. And I know it's probably like, you know, an unrealistic fear, but not. No, I can't. Even, you know, I was tracking the other day, like we don't live anywhere hot. And I was tracking the other day, there is a shark that is off the coast of close. It's a few hours from here, but to me that's close. And there's a shark there, and they call him Brunswick. No thanks. Great white shark. Scares the bejeebies out of me. I think if I was in a boat, you know, like a canoe or something, or a kayak, and I would see a shark, I wouldn't have to worry about the shark getting me. I think I'd just die of a heart attack right there. Like, I'm so afraid. My husband went and did a canoe trip a few years ago, and it was on the Miramichi River, and which is, you know, it's a river. Hello. Anyway, about a month later, exactly where they were, there was a shark sighting. I was like, oh my gosh, can you imagine if you guys would have been in the canoe and, oh my goodness, no. Not my thing. So I don't know if we'll do any kind of snorkeling stuff. Like, I'll go zip lining, you know, I'll jump off and zip line and like drop like that, but no snorkeling for me. And I know, never say never, because I might change my mind, but for right now, I think that's my feeling right now. I don't think I can do it. I think it would be awesome to snorkel with the turtles. I'm not afraid of the turtles. I think they would be so dang cute. It would be fun to do, but I don't know. I don't think I could do it. Too afraid. This is filling up really quickly. So I wonder how many weeks I have left of this. It's coming together fairly quickly. Well, fairly quickly. This is what? WIP and Chat number 15. So still like, and most of them were like an hour, just about an hour. So that's like 15 hours. It's definitely not a craft, right? That unless it's a small diamond painting, it's not something that comes together super quickly. It's time consuming, but I don't mind it. And you know, that was my big thing with cross stitch. It's like, okay, and I'm not, you know, I have to say I wasn't working on it every day and 6 hours a day, but it was like, okay, I've been working on this like forever, and I have a square about this, you know, this big done. It's just taken me forever. So this is what I enjoy with this. It really reminds me of cross stitching, but it goes so much faster. So yeah, let me know. See, that's what I mean. Rabbit trail, just off topic. real quick. So let me know in the comments below, what kind of vacations do you like? Do you like camping? Because I know a lot of people, and I can't even fathom that, but some people don't like camping. And I'm like, what? I love camping. I love waking up and you hear the birds and you hear the frogs. And I live in the country, so I hear that all the time anyway. But I just love, being in a tent trailer. It's really like you're outside. Now, don't give me a tent. I have to say, no. I like my tent trailer because it has, it's not top of the line mattresses, but it's not sleeping on the ground. So I love that for that. Some of those symbols are really, really blurry. Yeah. So I need to be able to have, to go to bed at night and have a good night's sleep. I have a bad back. And I'm walking and everything, and, because that's one way to straighten your back is, to do exercise and stuff. And where I didn't do it all winter, it takes a bit of time to straighten up or strengthen up your back again. So my back has been hurting quite a bit lately. I was at work yesterday and sitting for 12 hours. I was like, oh my Lanta. My back is killing me. So I can't wait for my back to strengthen again with the walking. And I think we're planning on doing a big walk again this summer, like a 40K walk. And we're going to do it in one day. We did it last summer. It took us like 7.5 hours, 7 hours and 45 minutes or something like that. And we really enjoyed it. I have to say, when I got to the end, I was like, I'm done. I'm not walking one more step. And the funny thing is the next day I woke up and it was like, I wasn't hurting at all, which is good. But we had done a lot of walking up to that. My husband and I walk on our road, and we walk to the end of the road and back, and it's 7 kilometers. And we tried to walk, my husband brings his phone and it tracks us. And we try to make it so that we walk at a pace of about 10 minutes per kilometer. So, it's not running, but it's not a leisure walk too. Like, it's pretty fast pace. A few times, we'll hit the 9 minutes and 45 seconds or something like that. So 7 kilometers usually takes us an hour and 10 minutes, an hour and 12 minutes or something like that. And so we do that pretty much all summer. We try to do it at least 4 times a week. Life is busy. It's hard. Like, I'm only part-time now, but we still find it hard to squeeze in time. Well, Mason plays soccer on Tuesdays and Thursdays. My husband plays softball on Mondays. So that's 3 nights that are gone. Now, what we'll do is the night that Mason plays soccer is we'll go in town before his soccer starts and we'll walk in town. It gets us to do a different trail and stuff like that. So, but when he plays softball, usually we can't walk because he plays 2 games in one night. So by the time he gets home, like last night, he was like, well, we can still go walking. I'll be home at 9. I was like, no. He only got home at 10. So it was like, that is just too late. I got up at 4:30, but 2, walking once it gets dark is dangerous. I don't want to get hit by a car. So we walk during the day. I like walking trails too, because then there's no cars. Then it's really safe, right? But we like our road. What I love is that we don't have to drive anywhere to get there. We leave our house and literally our garage, and we walk onto the road, and we walk and we come back. And I love that. See, I can't even tell what symbol that is. We'll say that's a T. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. Nope. Okay. Definitely after this though, I think I'm gonna do a square. I mean, I'm doing squares while I'm doing this one too, but I think I wanna do another Diamond Art Club after this one, and I'm gonna pick one that is square. Now, if this is gonna go up on Wednesday, so my video that you will have seen the day before will be an unboxing, and I was just late putting it up. I actually received it on May 31st. It was what I sort of bought myself for my birthday, and so I might so if you haven't seen it, it's the video right before this, so I might start one of those, or I might start another one, but I definitely want to work on some more Diamond Art Club ones, just because they are a little bit more expensive than if you got them off, you know, AliExpress. Although I'm noticing that AliExpress, their prices are going up too, and I knew that was going to happen as soon as other companies started selling them, and they were going to be more expensive. Then they were, you know, they would start selling more expensive. But these ones here are high quality, and that's why I'm surprised that some of these symbols are so faint, because their stuff is really good, high quality. Now, it could be my eyes today too. After working 2 day shifts and staring at computer screens all day, that could do it too. And not just one computer screen. I have like 8 that I have to watch. So it kind of gets difficult on the eyes. There. So I think I'm just gonna finish these T's right here, and then we'll call it good for today. And then I'm gonna go work on uploading the video for today, and then uploading this video to my computer to edit it, and then, you know, put it up on YouTube so it can go up for tomorrow. And I gotta figure out a video for Thursday and Friday and Saturday. But I think today, if I do 3 today and then 3 tomorrow, because tomorrow, don't forget, I'm gonna be sleeping. Because I'm working all night. Although, man, I have such a hard time sleeping, but then I'm useless. So I'm hoping I can sleep at least till noon. A lot of times I'll go to bed, it's like 7, and I wake up at 9. It's like, really? Come on, body. Give me a break. Sleep, please. Cannot function without sleep. But there. And tomorrow we get a pack too to leave. So, although I don't think we're gonna leave first thing in the morning on Thursday. I don't think so. It depends. It depends if we can get a lot of stuff ready tomorrow, which maybe tomorrow night we'll go get our groceries, because we don't want to do that the day of. I'd like to get there fairly early so that we can set up, relax, maybe have a campfire before we go to bed, and then the next day just enjoy the full day. I think that'll be fun. Ooh, I'm almost out of 939. I can tell you, I was looking and I'm like, I hope I don't run out of some of these colors, because I have no more bags. Okay, I have a container of 939, but it's not a lot. Hopefully there's not a lot of teas left. But it's hard to say when it's in one of those big containers. We'll just have faith in the process. But I was seeing the other day, I can't remember on whose Facebook group, but they said they just finished Blue Zion and they had run out. It's like, oh no. But they also said that they contacted Diamond Art Club and they sent them out right away. So that's good. I unboxed a diamond painting the other day. Like I got a new diamond painting from AliExpress, and there was a color missing, and most of the time now I don't even say anything to the company. It's just, to me, it's back and forth and it's too much. You know. So I, right away, a lot of people don't do the inventory, and they go, oh, well, if, when I start it, if I'm running out of stuff, I'll just order it then. But what I do is I still do my inventory, and if I'm out of, missing something, then I order it right away, because it takes a month to come in. And I put it on my inventory sheet, missing, da-da-da. And then when it comes in, I put it directly in there, so that way, when I go to start that diamond painting, at least I'm starting with all the colors that I need. And I don't have to worry about getting at the end. It's like, oh, great. I mean, you can always, it's not the end of the world. You can put it aside and order the color that you need, and then when it comes in, you finish it. It's not a big deal. Another thing I saw too is a lot of people are getting into the coloring thing, but it's not a new thing. 2 or 3 Christmases ago, that's what I got for both my girls. I got them the Prismacolor coloring pencils, and I got them some coloring books. And then after Christmas, I was like, ooh, I think I'd like that too. And I bought myself the big pack of Prismacolor. Actually, it wasn't after Christmas. It was the year after, and I waited until it was Black Friday. And they went on sale for like a crazy amount. So then my older daughter was more into it than my younger daughter. My younger daughter still, she colored a little bit and all that stuff, but my older daughter was more into it. So I got her the bigger thing of Prismacolor too, and gave it to her the next Christmas. So then she had a 48 pack, and then like whatever the bigger amount is there. And then every Christmas I buy her some coloring books. I bought myself 1 coloring book. That's it. That was like 2 years ago. Haven't even colored in it yet. It's just sitting in my drawer. But whenever the day arises that I want to color, I'll have it. And maybe what I can do when we go camping, I'm bringing a diamond painting for sure while we're camping. I'm bringing books because I plan on just sitting in the sun and reading. I love that. I'm going to bring a physical book and I'm going to bring my Kindle, both. And then I'm going to bring a diamond painting. A lot of times before I would bring my scrapbooking, but that is so involved. Like, you have to bring so many things. With the diamond painting, I can just bring my light pad, my pack, my pocket juice, whatever it's called, like to plug in my light pad. And then this comes all, you know, you got all your stuff, your pen, you know, a little container, and I have everything. So I'm definitely gonna bring that. I can sit at the picnic table and do that, or at night while, you know, my husband and Mason are, you know, if they're playing a game or whatever, I can just, you know, I can play the game with them for a while, but then I can be like, okay, now I feel like doing my own thing. And then I can sit at our little table and diamond paint. So I'm hoping to get a big chunk. I'll probably bring one that I'm already working on and then try to get as much done on it as possible. I'm not gonna bring a gigantic one. I'll probably bring, I'm doing one that's a flamingo. It's so cute. It's about half done. So I'll bring that and try to get as much done as I possibly can on that. So that'll be fun. Be nice and relaxing. The weather is supposed to be so-so. I think, well, the last time I checked, one of the 4 days was going to be rain. So hopefully that changes and we get a lot of sunshine. Because they have, the campground, they have a water park and some bouncy castles and like a little shooting range where it shoots like balls at targets, and it's a whole thing, and a mini golf course, which it's so much fun. And then not far from there, there's trails. We're gonna go do some hiking trails because we got Mason right into hiking now. So when he did the mountain, oh my goodness, he loved it. And for 6 years old, man, he did not complain. It was a 4-hour walk, 4 hours. And he did not complain. Not once. I probably complained more than he did. Climbing down the mountain is so hard for me. My knee just wants to give out. But I still do it. It's like, nope, I'm doing it. We just take our time going down the mountain so I don't injure myself more. I'm gonna go get a knee brace. I have to do that before Mount Katahdin, because that's a big mountain. That's gonna take us probably 6 hours or something like that. So we'll have to make sure I have a knee brace, because it's probably 3 hours of, you know, going down the mountain. I was just talking to someone at work yesterday that did it, and she was like, oh my gosh. But that's one of our favorite things to do. We want to be able to climb as many mountains as we possibly can. And people always say to us, like, why? You know, when we do our 47-kilometer walks and all this stuff, and they go, why? And my answer is because we can. You know, I don't know, some people when they turn 50 or whatever, they go, you know, the midlife crisis they call, and they just, you know, I don't know. Well, the myth before, or whatever, the facts or whatever, was that, you know, people would go out and have affairs and stuff like that. Well, we just decided that we wanted to start doing stuff like climbing mountains. And another thing is, you know, we'd say, you know, for vacation, we did a lot of vacation in our lifetime, but we'd always go, oh, you know, like, yeah, we'll do that next year, in a few years. And I said to my husband, we got to stop saying that and just do it. You know, whatever we want to do, let's just strive and save and just do it, because life is too short. Gotta make sure that you do what you love. And so that's what we're doing. It's like in the summer, you know, like last summer, we did a few campfires outside here, but not many. We might have done like maybe 10, which is not many. You know, I mean, it's basically one a weekend. Now, this summer, we started in May, which, you know, it was kind of cool to be out there. But once the fire is going, it's good. We're probably already close to 20 already. And, you know, we're July 10th today. Or July 9th today. July 9th today. The day you're seeing this is July 10th. And when I said that, I just remembered that's the anniversary of my dad's. That's when he passed away. It was July 10th. That was a few years ago. I can't believe how time flies. Wow. It's in 2006, so 13 years ago. Feels like it was last year, like really and truly. Doesn't feel like that long ago. Yeah, Josh was 6 years old. So anyway, totally got off track there. Kind of made me forget what I was saying. I was talking about climbing. I'm talking about life being short too, right? My dad passed away at 60, which I'm 53, so it's not that far away, you know. But anyway, so that's what I said, you know, we got to do stuff that we want to do. We just got to do it. And that's why this summer we're like, not every weekend. I mean, we want to be able to stay at home and do stuff at home too, you know. We just put up, my mom had one of those blow up pools, and they didn't want to put it up anymore. So she gave it to us. And we have one of those above grounds that we bought a few years ago, and we still haven't put up. We're gonna put it up next summer. And because we knew it was gonna take us a while to get that ground ready. And still, by putting up this pool, we noticed, yeah, it's still not level. So we're gonna have to do some more work to make it level. But, you know, we wanna be able to enjoy it, which it was ready this weekend. It hasn't been nice anyway, but and my son had friends over on Friday. They used the pool. On Saturday, they used the pool. On Sunday, my daughter came over with four of them all together, and they used the pool all day. And my oldest daughter was here, and Mason was here. I was working, but then yesterday, my youngest daughter was off, so then her and her other friend came all day, and they used the pool all day and had a barbecue, and so it's getting used. So that's good. So imagine once we put our other one, which will have a deck and everything, that they'll be here all the time using the pool, which is fine. Which is fine. I kind of like that our kids want to spend time with us, which is kind of cool. Our kids are our friends. We hang out with our kids, which I guess kind of makes sense because, you know, them growing up, we did stuff with our kids all the time. We didn't go on vacation on our own. We did vacations with our kids. And I'm not saying that people that go vacation on their own is not good. It's just that's what we chose because we said, you know, our kids are going to grow up so fast that there'll be a day that they won't want to do stuff with us. And we haven't seen that day yet. And maybe it's because we did stuff with our kids all the time and they're like, oh, our parents are our friends. So I don't know. Why, but I'm enjoying it. You know, like Mount Carlton, we went with my oldest and my youngest. And there was 11 of us that climbed the mountain. And Mount Katahdin, it's my youngest daughter and her husband. They're coming with us. It's just the 4 of us. Josh has to work, or I think they would have come. But so it's kind of fun to do stuff with them. Okay, well, I think my phone is about to die anyway. And I've done pretty much all the teas that are in that area. So that's quite a bit done. I wish I could have done this and kind of finished it off. I'll probably do that off camera because my phone's gonna die. So, and I got a few other things to get done today. So that's it. That's gonna complete this WIP and chat. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. And I want to thank you so much for joining me. Bye.